Hello, I'm glad you're back on my channel. Today we will spend roughly 5 hours traveling between Ashburton and Blenheim. However, we will make an overnight stop at Cheviot and then continue driving to the well-known tourist destination in the northeast of the South Island. What a beautiful day. We are fortunate in that our weather is ideal for a long-distance journey, right? While we are at Ashburton, let's sip and enjoy the coffee for a few hours while we drive from Christchurch to Cheviot. So sit back and unwind while you watch this video. But fine, I apologize for my accent if my pronunciation is poor and difficult to understand. Like everyone else said, you are free to cancel this video and not to watch it. Easy peasy. We just arrived in Rolleston, Christchurch after traveling 63.3 kilometers or 47 minutes. We are passing the airport in Christchurch as you can see in the video, and we will continue driving for around 1 hour and 25 minutes or 112.3 kilometers to Cheviot on State Highway. We are currently at Kaikoura, home to the Hiller's Factory shop, which produces the highest quality ham, bacon, and sausage in New Zealand. That's yum yum. Still continue driving, going through a small town and various country surroundings. Finally, we have now arrived at the town of Cheviot, where we want to stay in a cabin for one night. Then we'll keep going on the road trip to travel to Blenheim first thing in the morning. Cheviot is known to most as being a great place to stop on your way to or from Kaikoura, being about halfway between Kaikoura and Christchurch. There are some fabulous places to eat, drink, get supplies, shop, and fill up your car. We are making our way to the cabin I recently reserved online. The site is very stunning. There is a farm at the back from which you can see the sheep farm. There is a pool, but I can't swim because it is winter. Of course, they only open it during the summer season. And also they have a variety of rooms, a cabin, and a spot for campers, and I enjoy the view from this accommodation. Here come the sheep. Say hello to the friendly sheep. Look, he's greeted me. Oh, you're such a cute. What a lovely sheep. This cabin is really simple. Essential necessities like a towel, coffee, milk, and sugar. quite cozy at night with a heater and an electric blanket. However, since it was so warm when we got here, I sleep on top of the blanket at night. We spent the night at the Hotel Trust Hotel and Bar, which is well known in this area, for a few beers and dinner. We got off early to get ready to drive to Blenheim and had some tasty coffee at Tea Rooms Cafe. We're on our way to Blenheim and will arrive in 2 hours and 33 minutes. During the drive, we may witness various views and scenery, gorgeous hills and mountains, lovely nature, and curvy roads. I apologize for the poor quality of some videos, which was made worse by the poor lighting and poor sunlight in my camera, regardless of the editing I do. We will stop for a few minutes in the well-known tourism town of Kaikoura and eat lunch. Kaikoura is a coastal town on New Zealand's South Island. You will appreciate looking at the scenery on the drive because it is stunning. Despite the fact that this is my second visit to this location, I still enjoy it. So just check out my first video on my channel here about Kaikoura. And of course, more videos of Kaikoura town and the road drive home may be found in part 3 soon. We continued driving to Blenheim for another 1 hour and 35 minutes after our lunch. So another road may be seen while traveling to Blenheim, as can further Vineyard State's incredibly curvy roads and hills. Since the road was high, narrow, and had a curve, I did not record it on video. That makes me afraid of some high highways. Therefore, drive carefully, especially considering the weather. We were fortunate to experience the ideal travel weather. After a long journey, we finally reached Blenheim, where we'll stay in a hotel for 2 nights and see the entire city. Blenheim is the most populous town in the region of Marlborough in the northeast of the South Island of New Zealand. 29,000 people live in the city, according to estimates from June 2022. The surrounding Marlborough wine region is well known as the center of the New Zealand wine industry. It enjoys one of New Zealand's sunniest climates with warm, relatively dry summers and cool, crisp winters. Speaking of the weather, the climate is generally very settled, largely due to the rain-shadow effect of the mountain ranges to the west, which shelter Blenheim from the heaviest of rains that hit the western part of the South Island. In the summer are typically warm, dry, and sunny. Winter mornings are cool and frosty. Snowfall is rare as the town is sheltered from cold southerly weather by the mountain ranges to the south. Rainfall and humidity is highest in winter and early spring, between June and October, while the thunderstorms are uncommon occurrence due to the sheltered climate. Blenheim is known as a gateway to the wineries of the Wairua Valley to the west. In town, the museum chronicles the development of winemaking plus early Polynesian settlements of the region. The World War I aircraft that we visited are housed in the Omaka Aviation Heritage Center, which is shown to you in the second section of the video. Therefore, if you enjoy aviation, simply wait for part 2. Throughout the day, we drove about the city, stopping at shops and bars for drinks and dinner. The next morning, we drive to Picton and back to Blenheim, where we visit the Aviation Museum. As a result, you will soon witness that in the next video. Part 2 will reveal all. Thank you for taking the time to watch.